I was about 3 or 4 years old. I could just remember this story in pieces, but my parents had always told me about it. I had looked at old photos in my mum's photo albums as I grew up, so I have some form of memories from it. One afternoon, it had been really hot, as it was a hot summer's day. My mum was pregnant with my brother at the time, so it was just me and my sister, mum, dad and pop. My mum had us inside and my dad was probably at work or on his way home from work, as he wasn't home. My mum was in the kitchen cooking and she had me up on the kitchen bench looking out the window, and my sister was in her bedroom playing. We could see a storm front coming up from the southwest. It looked quite awesome, and being as young as I was, I really did appreciate it. There was a cool change. We could hear thunder rumbling in the distance. We could see bolts of lightning flashing across the storm front. The storm was coming, and it was building up fiercely. Then the rain started falling, sporadically and very heavy, with the lightning and thunder getting closer and louder. The storm was almost above us now. The temperature dropped by 5 degrees as the wind started to pick up some more. Then out of nowhere, there was hail. It was heavy and it was massive. My sister ran out into the kitchen all frantic from the loudness of the hail. My mum, my sister and I went and looked out the back door, with my pop soon joining us. The backyard was white from all the hail. It almost looked like snow. We were just hoping it wasn't going to cause any damage to the house, or we hoped my dad didn't get caught up in it. Next minute, there was a blackout, the power was out, and the home phone was dead. "Great," my mum said with frustration. "We're going to have to sit this one out until it passes over," my pop explains. That's where my mum decided to get the old camera out and started taking photos of the hailstones, as they were huge. The hailstorm itself lasted for about half an hour, but the whole storm lasted for a while longer. The power was out for about 3 hours. My dad arrived home and told us about all the damage he had seen on his way home. He was worried our house was going to be in a bad way, but luckily it wasn't. We were very lucky, as we mustn't have got the worst of the storm. It must have went around us. We had plenty more storms pass through after this one, but it wasn't until years later that we would experience something remotely like this again.